not snowing today. It's supposed to be warm again. Last week was just an awesome treat. Okay, we're gonna do today's class. Back in January, I asked people to send me their favorite exercises, and then we did a whole class that was just everybody's favorites. So that's what today is. We're doing everybody's favorites. It starts with a wall. So if you have a wall, go to a wall. I'll give some modifications. The push-up part I find more enjoyable with a wall. So if you have a wall space, that would be fantastic. Okay, so go to your wall and you're going to squat down and do a wall squat. So you want your whole back against the wall and you're squatting down. It's not gonna look right with what I'm doing. And then you wanna make sure that you can still see your toes. So you're not leaning forward like I am doing. You're sitting straight up and down the wall. Does that make sense? It's like you're sitting in a chair, but instead of sitting in a chair, you're sitting against your wall. You just want to do that. If you don't have a wall, you can do what I'm doing, and we're just going to hold a squat. You can come down super low if you're already warmed up. Watch your back, tuck the belly in. Uh-oh, the kitty's outside. She's not supposed to be out. Really strong. You stay here, hold your wall squat, keep breathing. Getting the cat. She's not out outside. She thinks she is, though. Are you still holding your squat? Keep holding your squat. Normally we talk during that. We don't rescue the cat who snuck outside. You're just holding. You're just breathing and holding. Wiggle your toes a teeny bit. Make sure you're still a lot of weight on the heels. Hug the ribs in tight. Good work. Keep breathing. You've got it. You're almost there. When you do isometric holds like this, where you just hold without moving, if you hold your breath, your blood pressure can go up. So it's a really important time to remind yourself to breathe. Take it up, shake it out a little bit. We're going to do it one more time. When we do this in the morning on Wednesdays, we call it talk time, because we just get to sit there and talk while we're sitting against a wall. They're super great. If you are a skier, snowboarder, hug the ribs in tight, take it back down, take it against the wall if you can, if you have that wall. Anyways, if you're a skier or a snowboarder, this is fantastic to get your legs ready for ski season. Gentle on the knees, gentle on the lower back when you're on the wall. Excellent job. Keep breathing. Good. So it's back to being warm out. I think today is like 86 maybe, but it's cooler in the mornings, so it feels good. Take it down a little bit lower. You got it. We're not doing it again. We're not doing a third round, so take it down a little lower. You can do it. Where's that belly button? Engage it to keep it warming up. Perfect. Few more moments sitting here. Good. See if you can take it down a little bit lower just for the last 10. I'll look at my watch this time. The kids started full day school yesterday. It was bizarre to have them be gone that long. And take it up. Nice. Your legs should feel a little bit warmed up. Okay, we're moving on to push-ups. Against the wall if you have the wall. If you don't have it against the wall, unless you're Kat or Finnegan or someone who can hold like awesome push-ups, Brittany probably, let's go do it on your knees if you're not doing it against the wall. Otherwise, for the wall, you're doing, well, this one you can do regular. Traditional push-ups, so arms come back about 45 degrees, not out to 90, 45. That's the first one, right? Let's start with that. So if you're against the wall, the farther away from the wall you are, the harder it's gonna be. If you're on the ground, knees or toes, one straight line. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way out. So you're just doing a regular push-up, but you're against the wall now. Inhale down, exhale up. Try to have some lift between your shoulder blades. So right at the bottom here, you're not sinking into your shoulder blades. Elbows go back about 45 degrees. It helps protect your shoulders. Inhale. If you have sensitive wrists, sometimes the wall is a game changer. It feels much better. If your wrists still don't love it against the wall, just hold the plank against the wall on your forearms. 2 more. 2, 1 more, and up. Okay, next set of push-ups. You're going to make a little diamond with your hand. Can you see that? A little diamond with your hand. And when you come down, your elbows are going to brush against your side and push straight back out. So your elbows touch the sides of your waist. I don't want them coming out here. Touch the side of your waist. I have to do these on my knees. I much prefer it on the wall. So double check your form and come straight down and straight up. If it feels too awkward to have your hands in the diamond, you can bring them out in line with your shoulders, but your elbows still brush the sides of your ribs and push out. You're feeling it on the sides. Your shoulders are staying away from your ears. You're not sinking between the shoulder blades. Inhale down, exhale up, 4 more. So it goes down more toward the backs of your arms, your triceps. Inhale and exhale. 2, where's your belly button? Next is the fun one. Good, hold it up. Okay, take that one hand and bring it in line with your shoulder and the other hand off to the side. So you're doing one of each. You're going to come down and your elbow's going to touch and your other arm's going to be 45 degrees. And then push away, same side. We're staying on the same side. So if you're on the wall, same thing. If you're on the ground, knees or toes. I have to do knees. I want form. More important than anything else is form. So let's have our right hand under the shoulder. Left hand is a little bit farther out. You're in a straight line, toes to the top of your head or knees to the top of your head. And then come down and hold. Feel your right elbow touching your side and your left elbow going back 45 degrees and pushing straight up. Do you get it? Inhale down, exhale up. Good, inhale down, exhale, compress and push up. Inhale, exhale, lift the pelvic floor to come back up. Great, watch your shoulders. Inhale. If you don't love it on your wrists, an option is just to hold plank again. Good. Let's do 4 more, here we go. It's 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it up and bring it back. Shake out your wrist, give yourself a little break. We're reversing it this time. So left arm comes nice and close to your side, right arm's out at a 45-degree angle. You'll feel that left elbow. Good. All right. So left arm, right under the shoulder. Right arm, a little bit off to the side. Come down and hold. Feel that left elbow touch your side. Notice your shoulder coming away from your ears and push straight up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Inhale, good job. Inhale, exhale. Perfect. You can do it. Double check that form again. Make sure your tush isn't sticking straight up. Your body's in a straight line. Here we go for 3, 2, 1 more, and up. Aren't those fun push-ups? I mean, fun in quotes, right? It's not like eating candy corn in the fall fun, but. Okay, the next one is floor, or if you're doing planks against the wall and that feels best for you, stick with the wall. Otherwise, come on down to the floor, and we're going to go onto our forearms for our twisted plank. Otherwise, you're against the wall. Elbows are directly underneath your shoulders, or in line with your shoulders. Come into one straight line, pull your belly button in, hug it in nice and tight. Keep your upper body where it is, and twist your lower body to the side. Good. And then lift the top leg up and down. An option is to keep your leg down, your knee down, I mean. The option is to do it against the wall. So you're just lifting your leg up and down. Yes, you got it. You're twisted. A twisted plank. 2 more. 2. Hold it down. Rotate your lower body back to center. Line yourself back up. Lift between the shoulder blades. Drop the tush down if you lifted it up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your quads. Hug the belly button in tight. Drop your hips or twist your hips to the other side and lift the leg up and down. Lift. Nice work. I'm pooped already. We're hardly into class. Oh boy. 3, 2. Hold it down. Rotate the twist. Hold your plank really strong. Knees or toes. Remember, if you're on your knees, bend your feet up so you're above your kneecap, protecting your knees. Good. Let's do 1 more time, each side. I'm doing this for you. I'm ready to take a break. Twist your hips to the side. Upper body is staying mostly forward, and lift the top leg up and down. Good. Compress your core. Lift. I'm already regretting my sweatshirt. Here we go. You can do it for 4, 3, get it a little bit higher. 2, higher than me. And rotate to the front. Hold. Really strong. Double check your shoulders. That tends to be where we start doing funky things, or our bum comes in the air. Keep it down. Twist to the opposite side. Upper body stays mostly forward, and lift. 10, 9, 8. You've got it. Get that leg up. 4, 3. I think I skipped 1. 2. Let's do 2 more. 2. 1 more. Hold it. Rotate front and relax. I don't know about you, but my shoulders are done. Okay, Good job on those. I see why they're people's favorites though? Lots of favorites in here. If you have favorites, shoot me an email. I would love to incorporate your favorites. I won't throw your name under the bus. Just tell me what your favorites are and we'll do them. Sit up nice and tall. Knees are straight today, but a modification is bent. So straight, lift your toes to the ceiling. Bring your fingertips to your forehead. Hug the ribs in tight and lift your pelvic floor up. So already right here sitting, you're engaged. Your core is tight. Your pelvic floor is lifting off the mat. You're going to hinge back. As far as you can hinge, a lot of people can go a lot farther than me. For some reason, I'm kind of stuck at a spot. You can bend your knees if you want, or straight. Now you're going to bring your left elbow to your left hip, up to center. Right elbow, right hip, up to center. So you're keeping that hinge, and you're just tick-tocking side to side, left to left, right to right. Do you know pretty much every Tuesday, this was even before online Tuesdays, I look at my nail polish and I think, I have got to redo my toenails. And then somehow I don't. And the next Tuesday I go, oh goodness, I have got to redo my toenail polish. I don't know. I just can't do it for some reason. Tick tock. Where's that belly button? 2 more. 2. 1 more. Lift the chest up. Hold it center. Lift yourself straight up. Engage. Long spine. Bring your arms down. Pull your belly button in and round forward. So you're just doing a spine stretch forward. We're not folding over and stretching our hamstrings. It's just round and giving our hip flexors a little pause. Stack your spine back up. Lengthen it up. Start with the pelvic floor. Lift it up. Hug the ribs together. Compress your core. Pushing your belly button towards your spine. Fingertips to your forehead. We're changing it a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. Hinge straight back like you have feet hooked under the couch. Good. Hinge. Now you're going to rotate side to side. You're staying hinged, so you're not coming up at all. You're just rotating right where that waistline is. Now take a second and check out your legs. Are they shifting back and forth? See how still you can keep your lower body. So it's just at your waist. Good. Compress and rotate. Do you know that you can engage your core and you can do ab work in the car while you're sitting by doing everything that we're doing in Pilates, where you compress and hold, keep that hold and take a breath in, take a breath out, in again, and then when you exhale, let go of your core and you start all over. It's like doing kind of a crunch in the car without any spine movement. 2, 1 more each side. So it's good to practice that compression here in Pilates. Hold it center, pull your belly button in, sit up nice and tall, lengthen. Hands come down to your spine or side, and spine stretch forward. Round it forward, pull your belly button in still towards your spine, and then stack it back up. Let's go forward 1 more time. Start with the very top of your head and peel yourself down. Pulling your belly button back, stretch it forward. Inhale, stay. Exhale, start with the bottom of your core and stack yourself all the way up, sitting up tall. Good. We're going into half roll back. You choose if you want your legs straight or bent this time. Arms come straight out. Lengthen through the crown of your head again. Right here, you have perfect posture. Shoulders are down your back. Your spine is lifted. You're not arching in your lower back. It's just long and neutral. Now bring your arms up over your head. Really reaching, lifting yourself off of your sit bones. Then you're going to round back and bring your arms forward. So instead of hinging, you're rounding back almost where your lower back can touch. And then stack yourself back up, bringing your arms straight up. Hug the ribs in tight and roll halfway back. And then roll back up. If you have your knees bent, squeeze your inner thighs as tight as you can together. And if you have your legs straight, squeeze all of your legs together. Tight, tight, tight. And then straighten it back up so that it gets a deeper connection with your core, engaging the whole body. And lengthen, reach it up, articulating through your spine. Perfect. 2 more. Hug the ribs in tight. 2. And up. Let's do 1 more. Round it out. Where are the shoulders? And stack it back up. This time we're going to roll all the way down, slow. This one's one of my favorites, but it's also came from somebody else. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. And let's bend our left elbow, or whichever one is facing me so you can see, off to the side. It's a 90 degrees out, 90 degrees up, fingertips reaching straight to the ceiling. Right arm is reaching straight up to the ceiling. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Hug the ribs in tight. Notice your core should be in that neutral position right here. You're as tight as you can go. And then you're just going to rotate across, reaching to the opposite side and bring it back to center. Hug the ribs and rotate and reach and bring it back. The left arm is staying nice and still and quiet at this point. You're rotating right at your waistline, reaching it across and bring it back down. Exhale over. I finished that book. I think I told you about it last week, where the crazy planes, the women switch planes and they're escaping, and oh my word, there were so many times in that book that I went, oh, no, while I was reading it. And bring it back down. 2 more. 2. Reach, and you have to peel it apart. Almost like you get stuck up here. You're stuck and you have to unpeel it. Same movement, but now use your elbow to come up a little bit higher. And then unpeel. That's the hardest part. Exhale up. Use your elbow to come up a little bit higher. Rotate across. Unpeel. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. Good. Exhale up. So Mike did his Latoja bike race this last weekend. It's a bike race from Logan to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, 204 miles in one day. I know, he's nuts. Exhale up. Anyways, I was his support crew. So when I was waiting for him to come in to be fed, 3 more, that's when I read my book. So I finished it. Exhale up while waiting for him to come through. And bring it down. 1 more. Up. Stick with that, or we're going to add on to a full V up. Exhale up. Good. And unpeel slow. Bring it down. Your elbow stays the same. You're using your elbow to get up. You're twisting your upper body across your legs so it's not in the center. Exhale. Legs come up in the center, but your upper body twists across. 4 more. Exhale up. Yes. Inhale. 3. Good. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Exhale up. And unpeel. Great. Let's switch sides. Bend your right arm, or the other arm, to 90 degrees. Fingers reaching straight to the ceiling. 90 degrees. Keep your shoulder out of it to start. Bring your left arm straight up to the ceiling. Feet are flat on the floor, knees bent. Inhale, exhale, just rotate across and bring, unpeeling it down. Exhale up. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, compress. You're stuck there and someone's unpeeling you. Good. You're twisting as far as you can, just kind of up and over. Reach, almost like the bicycle upper body move. Reach it over. 4 left, like this. Exhale. If your neck is starting to get tired, you can put your right hand behind your head. Keep the left arm reaching. Reach. Good. Same movement, but add a little bit of work with your other elbow. Help with your other elbow. Rotate. Unpeel to come back down. Exhale up. Unpeel to come back down. So you're pushing up with your right elbow a little bit. Double check your shoulder while you do this. There's a lot of moves in Pilates that if you have improper shoulder alignment, it could hurt. It could be sensitive on your rotator cuffs. Exhale. So focus on having that strong shoulder girdle through all these moves too. 2 more. 2. Unpeel, unpeel, unpeel. 1 more. The hardest part of this move is the unpeel right here. Full body twisted teaser. Exhale up. Inhale, unpeel. The right arm stays still. Using your elbow to get up a little bit higher. Exhale up. Inhale, come back down. Exhale up. Inhale. You've got it. Exhale, lift. Good. 2. You can do it. Now 2 for real. I don't know why I said 2 before. 2. 1 more. Exhale up. And bring it all the way back down. Good job. I forget what's next. Oh, yes. Reach your legs long. Bring your arms over your head. Watch those ribs. They're hugged in together. Try that cough and hold position if you can. Hold, but keep breathing through your ribs. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, look towards your feet and peel yourself off. Push your belly button back as you stretch forward. Reach your toes up towards the ceiling and feel that stretch deeper down the backs of your legs, even though we're keeping the rounded spine. Stack yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. tuck the pelvis under and roll down. Slow. Remember your modifications. Inhale, stay. Exhale, use your legs to get yourself up. Straighten your legs, pull yourself over. Stack yourself up, sitting up tall. Bend your knees. Use your legs to support yourself on the way down, if that's an option. Inhale, sometimes we just need help getting up, but we're able to control ourselves on the way down. So if that's the case, just be really light on your fingers and see if you can have more control on the way down. And you'll graduate to coming up. A lot of times it's not just core strength, it's the curvature of your spine. So if you have a lot of lordosis or extra curve in your lower back, the roll-ups can be kind of hard for you. Inhale, because right here, that whole part of your body will come up in a chunk. That's why we work on it really hard with bridges, and you focus really a lot on these roll downs. Focus on any part that comes in a chunk and roll everything one vertebrae at a time through that. Let's do one more. Inhale. I'll stop talking. I have not stopped this whole time. Push your belly button in. Stack yourself up. Tuck the pelvis under and roll all the way down to the mat. Bring your legs up into tabletop. Add that little pelvic tilt if you need a little imprint for a little bit of extra support since your legs are up. Hands can come behind your head, just holding onto the back of your head, still a little with the space between your chin and your chest, or they can come into streamlined arms. Remember swimming or the here. So lots of options for this one. Hug the ribs in and curl yourself up, gazing through your legs, and slowly reach your leg out and bring it back in. So we're doing single leg stretch, which is usually like this, but we're changing our arms a little bit. Reach. Good. When you extend your leg, push your belly button towards the floor instead of the ceiling. It wants to go towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in, reach, hug the ribs in tight, stretch the leg long. Your options are to bring your legs more towards the ceiling or drop your upper body, reach. Great. Let's go for 4, 3. Watch your lower back, it should be nice and quiet. 2. Keep the legs going, but now bring your hands so your head's just resting your hands and go straight into bicycles. Armpit towards your knee. Your elbows just dragging behind. Reach. Up and over, not just twisting side to side. Come up and throw yourself to the corner. Legs stay centered, they're not twisting with you. Good job. Is your neck relaxed? Reach. Take your legs out a little bit longer. Reach for the wall a little bit farther away from you. Good job. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Bend both knees in. Keep the upper body curled up if you can. Flex the feet and then slowly stamp the wall away from you. If you started doing this and your lower back is coming up right here, drop your upper body. If it's still coming up, add hands underneath your tush to give some support. So I want your core to be doing this work to keeping it strong. Good. You're choosing the level of your legs. It's slow enough that you can extend your legs all the way out and squeeze tight and then bend it in. Hug the ribs in tight and reach. Bend it in. Good job. I'll have to show you at the end of class our hummingbird feeder. It is no longer a hummingbird feeder. It's like a sugar bee feeder. Reach and come it in. 2 more. 2. Last one. Keep it out. Point your toes and lift them straight up. Flex your feet and slowly lower your legs. Point your toes and lift. Flex your feet and lower. Hug your ribs in. Point and lift. Flex and lower. They're tight, they're tight, they're tight. Your lower back's not coming up. You're choosing your range of motion. Challenge yourself. Make yourself go a little bit more than you did last week. Slowly lower. So I don't know if the hummingbirds are gone, like they've already gone south, or if they are not into the bees, but I haven't really even seen them flying around. 1 more. Good. Keep your legs up. Point your toes. Open and close your legs really quick. So just about shoulder width apart. They're really quick. And then you're going to keep doing that as you lower your legs down. And bring them back up. Slow. Did you just want to bring them up faster? I did. Down. And slow, slow, slow. Good. 3 more. You can do it. You've got it with you. If you're done, if your hip flexors are done, but the rest of you feels good, bring your knees to 90 degrees. And bring it up. One more. Slow. And bring it up. Bend your knees. Bring your arms straight out to the sides, palms facing down. Hug the ribs in nice and tight, and try to keep from your ribs to your top of your neck the same. Well, no, just your shoulders. Shoulders the same, and bring your knees over to the side and back up. Inhale, tip over. Exhale, pull your belly button in, and then come back up. Inhale. The most important part of this exercise is the compression before you come up. I say it every week, but you want to protect your spine, so use your core to bring yourself back up. Inhale, tip over. Exhale, compress. Have there been any exercises yet that you were like, whose favorite is this? Oy. Or like, I love this one too. That's one of my favorites. Over. Same thing, but now try to keep your legs a little bit straighter. See if you can take it a little bit straighter out. Even if it's just a teeny bit. Inhale. Exhale, compress. Maybe you have to shorten the range of motion a little bit. Exhale, compress, and bring it back. Inhale. Exhale, compress. Inhale. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, tip it over. Exhale. Inhale, tip it over. Exhale, bring it up. Hold on to the backs of your knees. Just hug your knees to your chest. Who else just said, oh yeah, this is my favorite? Hold on to the backs. Let's rock and roll ourselves up. We're going on to all fours. If all fours don't feel good on your wrists, bring a lower chair or an ottoman or some pillows so that you can still have your spine in neutral, but you are resting your forearms on something instead. That just helps take it off your wrist. If you don't have that option, you can bring your arms all the way down. Just make sure you don't arch your lower back. All right, I won't wear these pants again. Oh my word. Every time we move, I have to pull them up. Okay. Sorry. Shoulders or hands underneath. Oh, my word. Let's start over. Hands or elbows underneath your shoulders. Slide your shoulders down into your back pockets. They're away from your ears. You already have that strong shoulder girdle. Reach your right arm and your left leg away from you and up, and hold it here. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Reach a little bit farther. Tuck your chin down so you're reaching through the crown of your head. Excellent. And then let's switch sides and hold. Reach the opposite leg, opposite arm. Take a second and let go of your belly button. Don't do anything with your belly button. Do you notice how you might have started feeling it a little bit in your lower back right away? Now compress your core, make it strong, and bring it back down. Good. Let's go into more of a flowing one. So alternating. Reach. Good. Stretch it long. Keep the chin tucked down, so don't look up at the screen. Tuck it down nice and strong and long. Good. Let's do two. One more each side. Take this next one out and hold it. Hold it out. Stretch it as long as you can. Brace your long length, not time. Brace your core. Tap your hand and your foot down. Lift it straight back up. Bring it to a 90 degrees, really strong. And lengthen. And let's switch sides. Reach it long. Tap the floor. We're slow-mo, 90 degrees. Leg comes over to the side, elbow comes over to the side. Open it straight back up and down. Notice your supporting shoulder. Reach. Pull the belly button and tap down. Slowly lift. 90 degrees. It's slow. And reach. And bring it down. Supporting shoulder is strong. You have a strong shoulder girdle. Sliding down your back, 90. Reach it long and bring it down. Adding on, reach, hold, tap straight down, lift, 90 degrees, strong. Reach it long, tap your toe behind you, or reach, it doesn't have to touch, and reach it long and switch. Hug the ribs in and reach, tap down and lift, 90 degrees, strong, and reach, tap your toe behind you, and lift, and bring it down. Let's do one more time all the way through that whole sequence. Keep your spine as neutral as you can. Tap straight down. You have a dinner plate on your back. 90. And reach it long. Tap behind you. Reach. And bring it down last time on this side. Stretch. Tap straight down. Lift. 90. Extend. Tap behind you. Reach. And bring it down. Round your spine. Tuck your tailbone in. If you can, if it feels okay in your knees, sit back. Good. We're going to skip the next one. We'll come back to it if we have enough time. But it's not my, well, okay. We're just skipping it right now. Do you want to know what it is? It's a pike to a push-up. We did push-ups. Why do we have 2 in one class? Somebody must oh, I bet Mike. I bet he's the one that suggested this. Sit up tall, roll down. We'll come back to it if we have time. All the way down. I can tell you what to do if you want to stay extra class, do it after class for extra credit. Reach your legs straight to the ceiling. Extend one leg down as you hold onto the opposite leg. Pull your belly button in. Look through your legs. Stretch your legs long. Flex your feet, reaching your toes towards your shins. Feel the stretch go a little deeper. Point your toes. Remember which leg you have up right now. Do you have it memorized? Let's go into scissors. Regular scissors, reach. Good, keeping your legs as straight as you can. Upper body is up. Your gaze is through your legs. You can support your neck, or you can rest your upper body if you want to, or you can have both hands behind your head. Feels better on your neck, but it's an extra challenge. Let's do 4. Reach. 3. Reach. 2. Good. Opposite leg. Now you should be on the opposite one, and it's stretching. Upper body is up. Pull your belly button in. Bring that leg a little bit closer. This is as far as it's going. Flex the foot and reach. Point your toe. Good job. Back to the scissors. Reach it. Good. Let's change this to a windmill scissors. So the outside of the opposite arm goes to the outside of the opposite leg. You're rotating across. Your lower body's staying centered still, and your upper body's rotating side to side. You'll see why we had to skip one. Reach, because we can't forget my favorite one. Reach. 2 more. 2. 1 more each side. Bend both knees in, curl up, and bring it back down. I don't know who organized this class or who decided these favorites, I guess. We have a lot of kind of repeat favorites in here. This is another one. All right, hug the ribs in. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, upper body and lower body comes up. You can add to the boat. You can stay down and do a crunch or full teaser. Either stay here or bring your arms up by your ears and then slowly peel yourself apart. So it's full-blown teaser, whatever modification feels good for you. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, stay or bring your arms up. Exhale, unpeel, slow. It's that slow unpeel again. Inhale, exhale, up, boat or teaser. Inhale, stay or bring your arms up. I'm going to show you a modification if it's too much to come all the way up. Otherwise, keep going. Inhale, arms. Exhale, up as high as you can go. Stay where you are and bring your arms up and then bring it back down. So notice how you're not coming all the way up with that move, but it's the same breathing pattern. Inhale, arms. Exhale all the way up or as high as you can go, and then stay where you are and bring your arms up by your ears. Then unpeel. We've got 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, arms. We're getting good at teasers now, I think. And back down. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Lots of practice. Inhale, since we've been home on teasers. And all the way back down. Not too many of those. That wasn't too bad, right? All right, all the way onto your side. You had to know this one was coming. All the way onto your side. Bring your arms straight down. Body's in one straight line. Let's bring our hand up by your ears. Glue your legs together and lift your upper body and lower body up. Tightening ribs to hips and then unpeel it down. Compress first and then lengthen it up. Stay and bring it back down. Exhale up, inhale, stay, and bring it back down. Switching our breath. So it's just an exhale up And an inhale down. Exhale, compress and lift. Inhale, bring it back down. 2 more. Exhale, up. Now my real favorite. It's the slow-mo crooked V up. Inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, roll up onto that one bum side. You can bend your knees. You can just do a crunch. Inhale, stay, and open yourself up to the front, but stay up. And then unpeel yourself all the way back down. Inhale, shorten the distance between the ribs and the hips. Exhale, roll up into that crooked teaser. Inhale, open it up. And exhale, unpeel. Slow 4 steps. Inhale, ribs to hips. Exhale, I think it was last week we did this, but quickly, right? Inhale, open. And exhale, bring it back down. 2 more, I'm right on a bump. Inhale, ribs to hips. Exhale, up. Inhale, open. Now I'm in a hole. And exhale, bring it back down. 1 more. Inhale, ribs to hips. Exhale, pull your belly button in and lift. Inhale, open it back up to the front. And then exhale, bring it back down. Bring your hands by your sides, bend your knees, and slowly push yourself up. Okay, remember which leg is on top. We should stay, it should flow, but just in case you forget. Going into your mermaid position, so your knee is pointing to the long end of your mat, your other heel is in the U of your ankle. If your wrists are done, stay on your elbow, and you're going to reach out like this. You don't have to use your wrists. If your wrists feel good still, go for it. So, strong shoulder girdle, no matter which position. Inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, roll onto your shin and open yourself back up. So your top leg is pushing back, belly button is pushing in. Inhale, arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, have a seat. Inhale, exhale, stay down if you want to. Inhale, arm. Exhale, bring it back up. You don't have to come up onto your hand. Inhale, exhale, compress and reach, stretch. Inhale, bring your arm up. Stick with that, or let's go into the full. Inhale. I always have to move my hand away a little bit. Maybe you don't. Exhale. Just takes the first one to kind of figure out where you are. Arm, and bring it back down. Inhale, arm. Exhale, compress and lift. Inhale, bring your arm back up, and exhale. Let's switch sides. We're not doing the mermaid though. So you're on the other side, the other leg is on top, and you're going to come all the way down to your side. So we're back to square one, the opposite side, but switch sides. For crying out loud, these pants. Okay, but they're purple, how fun is that? And stripes. Compress and pull, hand comes up by your head, legs stay together, ribs to hips, and bring it back down. Maybe they didn't fall so much 10 years ago when they first came into my life. Compress and lift. Uh-oh, Smudgy's in the thing that the camera is on. Hopefully it won't fall over. And bring it straight down. Compress and lift the upper body and lower body, shortening the distance between your ribs and your hips. It's tight, it's stuck there. And bringing it back down. So it's an exhale up. Inhale, bring it back down. Smudge, come here. Oh boy, I'm sorry if it's shaking. 2 more. 2. 1 more. My favorite one, here we go, arm is long. Inhale, shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips. Exhale, roll onto that one bum cheek, up into a V. Open yourself back up to the front before you lower down, and then lengthen it all the way down. Good. Shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips, legs are off the ground. Exhale, roll onto that one bum cheek. Inhale, open it back up, trying to stay as high as you can. Then exhale, peel it back down. Inhale, up. Exhale. Good. Inhale, open. And exhale. We've got 3 left. Inhale, ribs to hips. Exhale, compress and lift. Inhale, open it back up. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Chest is lifted. Perfect form for 2. And reach. Open. Up. Pull your belly button in and lift. Open it back up. And down. Bend your knees. Hands come in front of you, gently pushing yourself up. Staying on this side. Bring that top foot up so your heel is in line with the U of your opposite ankle. Onto your elbow if your wrists are done. Onto your hand if they're not. Watch the hand. Bring it midline of your body. Lots of times they end up behind us. Midline. Other arm is resting on the knee, palm facing up. Strong shoulder girdle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rolling yourself onto your shin or just over to the side. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, have a seat. Inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, reach, stretching out the hips. Inhale, arm. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Push that top knee open. Inhale, arm. Stick with that or come into the full. I move my hand forward a little bit. Inhale, exhale, drawing the rainbow with your body. Inhale, arm without lowering. Then exhale, bend the knees and have a seat. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Good news. We have time to go back and do the one we skipped. Inhale, last one. Exhale, up. Inhale, arm. Don't turn it off. You can do it. Exhale. Especially because we just practiced on the wall. If you want to go back to the wall, go back to the wall. Standing up. If you're on the wall, it's going to be a little bit funky, but your hands are going to be in line with your shoulders for push-ups, and you're going to drop your chest down so you feel a stretch, then lengthen it up and do a push-up. Okay, so you'll drop down for a stretch. Otherwise, we are going to do kind of a pike with a push-up. I turned the page. Where is it? Where did we skip it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's single leg even. This wasn't my favorite one that I requested. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Dive down. Walk yourself into a pike. Or if you're on that wall, remember you're bringing your tush down. You're in a pike. Pull your belly button in. If you're on the wall, lift one leg up a little bit or as high as you can go. Good. Now, unwind your spine into a plank, bringing that leg, still the leg is up, and do a push-up. Inhale down, exhale up, into the pike. Same leg is up, right? Unwind your spine, crossing your ankles. One straight line, push up. Inhale down, exhale up, and reach it straight up. Good. Unwind your spine. If you want to skip the push-up, that's fine. Hold here and do a plank. Up and reach. We only have one more. Unwind your spine. Ankles are crossed. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale down. Exhale up. Bring it straight up. Extend the leg. Bring that leg down. Other leg reaches straight up to the ceiling. Unwind your spine, crossing the ankles. Push up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Pike up towards the ceiling. One leg comes up. I do love the stretch in the pike with the one leg right up here. Oh, I like that. 2 more. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Push up. Good. And lift it up. Last one. Squeeze, pull your belly button in, down, up, and relax. If you're standing against the wall, you don't have to sit down again. We're done. We're just going to do a favorite stretch. And you can do it standing if you want. Okay, sit up nice and tall, interlace your fingers, and round your back out. Stacking your spine, bringing your arms up towards the ceiling. Your spine is neutral. Bring your arms down into a W. This is my favorite. Lift your chest towards the ceiling. Reach it up and round. Good. And reach it up. Squeeze. Bring it up. Pull your belly button in and round. Let's do one more. Reach, gentle lift of mid back to upper back. This time extend your neck if it feels good. Bring your arms up. Keep your spine in neutral and twist your arms. Twist your spine. Hand comes to the outside of the knee or the thigh if you're standing. You're looking over your shoulder. Then rotate and reach your arms straight up. Pull your belly button in. Rotate to the opposite side. Look over that shoulder. You're getting some twist all the way in your spine from the tailbone to the top of your head. Well, obviously not the top of your head because your spine doesn't go all the way up there. Ooh, Maggie's learning anatomy in one of her classes. So she has a picture of, the anatomical position of the skeleton. And she has to learn and identify them all. Sitting up nice and tall, bring your arm to the side and drop over. Just stretch. You can let go of your core this time. So on her sheet, we wrote an extra credit arrow pointing to the butt bones, remember? Do you remember what I said that the name is? It's my favorite word, and my dad and I always used to joke about it when I first learned it. So your butt bones are actually called your ischial tuberosities. So I wrote it on Maggie's page, and she's hoping she'll get extra credit by writing ischial tuberosity at the correct spot. Isn't that fun? Finally something I can help with. I mean, I was done helping her with math by 2nd grade, pretty much. As soon as fractions came back in, I was like, oh, I don't know. I can't remember. But ischial tuberosity. All right, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the crown of your head. Think about your perfect posture. Excellent work today. Good job getting a favorites class done. Shoot me an email or a text of what your favorites are, and we'll start incorporating those on Tuesdays. Bring your arms across your body. Fantastic job. Okay, if you have an extra second, I will show you the bees. It's so crazy.